Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So on this video, we're going to talk about how to use Transitions tab and ribbon in PowerPoint. Now right here, I am currently inside a datasheet that I created before, a PowerPoint presentation if you may. This is the importance of AI in education. Speaking about this one, I created it using Tenorshare AI slides. Please check my video about that one, it's really a good video that can help you with your AI slides. Now for the first part right here, we're going to talk about transitions. Take note, in PowerPoint you're going to have different ribbon, starting from Home, Insert, Draw, Design, Transitions, and up to Developer. You also have here Picture Format. This will show up if you have a picture or an image inside your PowerPoint. Anyway, going back on Transitions right here, you're going to have so much transitions to choose from, starting from the choices right there in the advanced options on the right side, which is basically the timing. Now before you get started, take note that there is always going to be a text here saying transition to this slide. This will be your guide wherein making sure that this specific slide will be transitioned to. Alright? Moving over, you're going to have so much choices starting from Wind. You have Curtain. Curtain is usually used in the introduction of the PowerPoint presentation. You also have Draped here. This is also used as an introduction. Sometimes you also use Random Bars. Basically, this is going to be by your own choices. You're going to have so much more here, and take note, if you have the paid version of Microsoft 365, you're going to have so much transition to use from. Currently, I'm using the free trial. The much used from a transition would be Morph, because Morph is basically the part where you're going to use two transitions at the same time. I have a video speaking about Morph, please check it out. Anyway, choose one of each that you want to choose here. It may be Cube. There is something very interesting here. I think that would be the Crush. Should be around here somewhere. It's gonna crush your PowerPoint, which is gonna be this one. As you can see right there, that's a pretty interesting part. Now speaking about the transitions, my most favorite one, and I think this is a crowd favorite also, would be Morph. So to fully utilize Morph, you're gonna utilize two duplicate options. Let's try this sample right here. This is gonna be a plane, right? I'm just gonna recenter that one right there. Perfect. And I'm gonna duplicate this slide. Take note, you can only use Morph if you're gonna be duplicating your slide. And then use the Morph on the second action right there. I'm just gonna place this one, decrease the size just a little bit. Place it where I wanna be. For example, you wanna put it just outside the border. And basically apply the Morph option. And as you can see right there, the preview would be looking like that. If I play everything all together, this is going to be the first slide, right? And if I click on next right now, it will move to that part right there. That's going to be the Morph for you. So before we wrap things up, just a friendly reminder or a pro tip, do not always add transition all over your presentation that is not consistent. It will ruin this presentation, basically distract your audiences. Basically, that's it. Next up, if you have successfully transitioned all of your slides here, take your attention on the light side right there that says timing. Inside timing, there's going to be a sound. Basically, that is going to be by your own choices. Each time you move your page here, each time you move your slide, there will be transitions, right? Let me just add some transition here. So, as you can see right there, there's going to be transition in each and one of them. How will you know if there's going to be transition? On the left side of the screen of the slide, there is going to be a star icon. The one that doesn't have those star icon doesn't have the transition. As you can see right here, if I click on the star icon, I can have the transition moving forward. Pretty awesome, right? Anyway, on the right side right here, you can also add some sounds each time you transition to another page. Maybe applause, arrow, bomb, click, coin. That's going to be by your own choices. For me, I always choose no sound to remove distractions. Duration of each transition can be also changed here. You can also click apply to all. Basically, if I click on this one, each of the slides here would be having a transition option, which is going to be the cramping option because that's the one I choose from earlier. Pretty awesome, right? Moving over, you can choose which time or how will you transition via the mouse click. Now, if you just mouse click, you need to add a second or a timer where it should be the one that the timer ends and then it will transition to the next slide. Basically, that's going to be the transition tab for you. Moreover, you have the preview here. Let me just click on it right now. It's basically the same as the star right there, where if you click the star and the preview option right here, you can have the preview. Now let's all play it together. Let me just click on the preview all slide. Perfect. So let me just click on next now. You'll notice everything is being changed since we have applied to all. The transitions is basically the same. Of course, yes, you can change this by your own choosing. For example, you want a plane, you want it to dissolve. This on the fifth one, you want it to be curled. And let's all check the one right there. Let me just click on next. As you can see right here, it changes depending on your own choosing. How awesome is that, right? Let me just go back on PowerPoint. Now, just to add some more settings here, some more features for you guys is that each and every one of them has a unique transition, right? You'll see right there, each slide I click has a different transition. You'll notice right here that there is an effect option, making sure it changes which part of the slide has the ripple effect starting. This is also visible in ripple. For example, currently it's going to start on center. We can add it on the top left. We can add it on the top right. Moreover, if you want to choose the advanced slide here, if you click on after, and then if you click on after right here, set a time there, and if you click on play, for example, they will follow a 3-second time before moving over to the next slide. That is a pretty awesome thing to take note of. So let's try previewing this one. Let me just apply some more here. I'm just going to look for vortex. How about this one for shred? I think this is good enough. And ending it with, for example, you know, that subtle, exciting, and dynamic content. Ending it with a curtain. I'm going to go for blinds here, or clock, something like that. I think I'm going to go with this one with zoom. Anyway, let's all check it out. Perfect. So each PowerPoint right here has different uses. Now you're now aware on the advanced settings on how to make sure your PowerPoint stands out and basically have fun with it. Again, final warning, just check if you want to add some sounds. That will be by your own preference, the duration, and basically that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.